Stay tuned. You'll learn something today. Hey crafters! Today we're going to learn how to change your oil in your own industrial machine. Alright, first you need to inspect the quality of your oil and see if it needs changing. So you open up this heavy thing and oh my god, it's green. That's not good. This thing's been sitting here a while. The schmoo inside is like turned to like a rubber consistency. It's kind of gross. So we're gonna need to drain this hardcore. So we're gonna do it right now. Okay, now before you start, you're gonna make sure you have all your tools ready and in front of you. You're gonna want an oil pan or similar equivalent, screwdriver, flathead is what we need to take the plug out, some paper towels, and some moist towelettes. Anyway, so first step is you need to use your guns and lift this thing up because it's real heavy. Like, it's pretty heavy. Oh, Jesus. Okay, and then you're gonna want to take your screwdriver and locate the screw plug. Ours is pretty hard to see because it's in there. So I'm gonna get down and dirty and use my finger, stick it in the grease. Find it. Because our oil is pretty gross. It hasn't been changed since probably whoever owned it before us bought it. So it's nice and green and pretty thick at the bottom. Looks like antifreeze. Your oil should not look like this.
No, it's been in there way too long. So you just want to let the rest of that drain out. And as you can see, this bottle that we've got here is a new bottle of machine oil, which is what it should look like. So this is why we're changing it, because that stuff is nasty. And it's started to coat the inside of the oil pan. It's become really thick and goopy, and it should not be like that at all.
So we're definitely going to have to clean the inside of the oil pan so any oil that's left over doesn't contaminate the new oil. So we have our work cut out for us. You might also need a scrub pad. You want to make yours nice and tidy inside. Makes quick work of the grease.
That area you've got pretty clean though at the
yeah,
top
right
there.
here it's pretty, it's almost restored. But of course I'm going to need to put more elbow grease into it.
You can see inside your oil pan there's a line marker here. So it tells you when you need to start filling up your oil again, and then when it's too high.
You never want it to fall below that little mark either. So check your oil pan very often.
So there's like little pieces that come down from the base of the machine, like this net part here. And then over here there's a little string. So the oil seeps up into that string, and then it keeps the inside of the machine lubricated. So if you fall below that line, then nothing's going to be bringing oil up into the machine, and then that's when you get metal on metal, and then you start getting things to break. So it's very important to make sure you have the right amount of oil and keeping it clean and maintained. This is the screw that was in the bottom of the oil pan, so it's quite small and kind of hard to see. Now imagine the gunk that we showed you before and this being covered in gunk. It was really hard to see at first, But that's what you should be looking for at the bottom of your oil pan. And it's just a little short one. Okay, so before you start pouring your oil back in, you want to make sure you put your screw back in, or it's just gonna drain out as you're pouring it. Okay, so I'm gonna pour some oil in this bottom base first, where there's a bigger area, till it gets just above the low level. Then I'm gonna put some in this area, because some of it's gonna drain in, so I don't want it to go above the high level. So once I pour some of this and it drains, it'll end up hopefully at the level that we want. There we go, and more green oil. So now we can flip it back down into place. And I'm just going to give the surface a good wipe. You can plug it in and run it for a bit so it gets lubricated all inside the machine. And then we'll give it a quick test. Three, two, one.
You happy?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Once it's warmed up a bit and we start using it and see how it goes, there's a little window at the top of the machine here, and you should be able to see the oil flowing up inside of it. And that's kind of a good indicator that the oil is going through the machine properly and it's working well. So that's one thing that you can check when you start using it. And make sure you check your local facility and see how you are supposed to dispose of oil. It's not something that you should just throw out, so make sure that you find out the right information for that. Ooh, she's small.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Yeah, it's about perfect there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave me a comment down below if you want to see any other tutorials using my industrial machine. Make sure to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on any future videos, and I'll see you next time, crafters. Bye!